The markets squeak out some bullish activity. It's Wednesday, June 7th, 2017, and it's my birthday. Turned the big whopping 44. Fun times. In the comments, wish me happy birthday. Self-serving comment there. Anyway, check it out. Markets, bullish territory. With the NASDAQ doing the best, up 0.4%. Crude oil, or I'm sorry, Russell's virtually break even. Banks higher by almost a full percent. Financials supporting that. US dollar slightly down. Crude oil down a staggering 5%. I'll show you that chart. Missed it on that one. Gold down, silver down. Big important information. I got an indication on that. And the VIX slightly down. So fear dropped today with today's bullish move. Here we are looking at the S&P 500 ETF called the Spider. And you can see that there. SPY is the ticker symbol, and it gives us, it's virtually like a mutual fund on all 500 S&P 500 stocks. Do you remember that arrow that I put on here when we just saw the doji? I said I expect it to drop. Well, that's what happened yesterday. So let me get rid of that arrow. Today, Wednesday, we popped back up above a support line. So that's pretty bullish, guys. We did not break back down below it. This trend line still acting as support. If you go here to the diamonds, same thing. This arrow, I said, expect it to drop. And it did drop. I can get rid of that now. But today, if we pop back up, at one point, pretty bloody looking candlestick, but by day's end, we rallied back. NASDAQ, same thing. Said expect it to drop, and it did. And we're going sideways. This is setting up for a nice bullish move, guys. Small caps. Here's the only problem is the Russells. See this red trend line and this red trend line? Well, it's pinching together as a symmetrical triangle. We did hit resistance. We dropped. I called it a sell back here on June 5th. And we dropped June 6th quite a bit. And then today, June 7th, we popped back higher. But you see we're still in the confines of this triangle. And that's acting as resistance. For it to get bullish, we need to power through that. The banks did power through its triangle. We had a descending triangle that actually is breaking out to the upside, which is a pretty bullish move here, guys. I called it bullish here on June 1st. We continue to do that now. Financials, also big symmetrical triangle. Boom! Broke resistance on nice volume. Guys, that is huge for the markets. Have financials and banks starting to break out of technical triangles. Very, very solid move. US dollar, called it a sell, but this thing looks like it's wanting to bounce fairly soon. Be watching for the dollar to go higher, but the big news here is crude oil. Massive drop on big volume, come crashing down, breaking an area of support. Do you remember the other day when I said that I put a buy signal on this intraday, so it was early, by days that it sold off, and I said I wouldn't have done that if I would have put the arrow on afterwards, or if I would have looked at it after the market's closed. But saying true to you guys and where I put my calls, I had to stick with it. It's my mistake. And then today I called it a sell. There's the sell on crude oil. Gold is a sell. Been calling it a buy forever. Now it's a sell, but it might be a short-term sell. We have a lot of support below it. Silver is a sell, but again, it could be a short-term sell. And the VIX down is just kind of starting to build this little rounded bottom. So it's still fairly low, guys, around 10.4. Fear is just historically low levels, and not too shabby. Go up here to Grok Trade, look at all the goodies we have. Catch you guys later. I got birthday plans to go to.